This is the story of my wife getting pro-revenge. At 7 months pregnant, we knew my wife wasn't going to return to work after maternity leave, but she had planned on working right to the day her water broke. A few months before her due date, there was a restructuring of the organization. She actually got a promotion and a small raise, but her new direct manager was at the corporate level and had never treated my wife with respect in her previous role. Over the next few months, as my wife started a very major project, she kept detailing notes of everything to make sure that there was a smooth transition when she went out to leave. At this time, her new boss started being excessive with micromanaging. It got to the point that the director, we'll call Patrice, because god damn it, Patrice started slowly pulling responsibilities away from my wife. To us, it looked like she was trying to position my wife's role to be eliminated when she was on leave. By law, they only had to have a comparable role when she came back, not the exact same position. It finally reached a head when Patrice called my wife into HR to formally reprimand her. Allegations included bad attitude, unprofessional conduct, and outright lying to coworkers. After talking it over, my wife and I decided to say screw them, and she gave her a 1-week notice the next day. It hit the fan, and there was a lot of questions, especially from coworkers and management above Patrice. My wife just said that with her upcoming leave, she felt it was best to exit now. Then there was a transition meeting. She called in Patrice, her coworkers, her leadership, and the vendor that was involved in the project. During that meeting, my wife went through all the project plans to date with a very specific timeline of the project. The timeline included things like notes from previous meetings of what was stated, validation emails from Patrice, requests for meetings to which Patrice declined or simply no-showed. There was the introduction of the new processes that Patrice put into place, which proved to drastically delay many checkpoints. My wife told me that after the showing the third example of late delivery due to Patrice's lack of response or sudden need to include her friends in the project for feedback, it was apparent to everyone in the room that Patrice was the reason that everything was running behind schedule and over cost. The last slide my wife presented was the last update, the official complaints Patrice had filed with HR with refuting evidence. My wife told me that Patrice was equally furious and embarrassed, and leadership decided to pull the project from her. My wife left her contact info and let them know she would be available for consulting at competitive rates, finished her 1-week notice, and left.